Alright, welcome back. We're here with a very quick announcement, as you can probably tell from the title. We are in fact going to be doing a giveaway contest for the Travers Stakes this weekend. If you're not aware, for some reason, the Travers Stakes at Saratoga is this weekend. And I did talk about this on one of the live shows a few weeks ago, but not everyone is able to tune into the live shows. If you're not able to, highly recommend that you do. They're a great time. Come hang out. You can come ask them questions or whatever. But if you're not able to, completely understand. But anyway, so we're doing a contest for the Travers Stakes. I did mention one of our new sponsors is Support California Racing, and their bracelets or wristbands, whatever you want to call them. I call them bracelets. But bracelet, wristband, whatever you want to call it. They give out, or they have bracelets and wristbands that say, "We support horse racing and support your local track," going around the bracelet. So great quality bracelets. I wear mine every day, so I really like it. And a lot of other people do. But when they sent me the one that I ordered, they sent me two, and I don't need a second. And so I thought I thought it would be a great idea to be giving one away. And I wanted to do it originally for the Breeders' Cup, but Breeders' Cup is a lot farther down the road, and so I was thinking of something that we could do sooner. So the way that the contest is going to work is we're doing it for the Travers Stakes, or I should say the Saturday that the Travers Stakes is on. The way that it works is that you have to pick all the winners for the Travers Stakes. That's the only stipulation, is you pick all winners, and I think there's 12 races. I'm not entirely sure, but I think there's 12 races. Correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I believe all the entries for Saturday will be finalized tomorrow, so you'll be able to look at the horses running and make your decision from there. You can make your picks, and you can get them to me one of three ways. Number one is you can send me an email at the podcast email, racingrundownpodcast@gmail.com. You can send one there. You can send me a DM on either of our social media accounts, Racing Rundown Podcast on Instagram or Rundown Racing on Twitter. DMs are open there for whatever reason. If you ever want to send me a message, ask me a question, get my advice on a pick for a race, they're always open anyway. But specifically for this, please do send your DMs of your race picks. And so those are the two ways you can do it. You can also leave a comment on this video. Only this video, because I will not check any other video. So if you comment this on anything else, then I will not see it. But if you comment it here, I will make a point to check it and take your picks in. Now, I also am going to say that there is going to be a tiebreaker for this. And the tiebreaker would be you submit a final time for the Travers Stakes. And please, if you do that, send it up to the decimal point, because, like, for example, I could have two people say 2 minutes and 2 seconds. So just set 2 minutes and 2. If you want to say 2 minutes and 2 seconds, then come up with another, like, 2 minutes 2 and like 0.37 seconds. Like, if you want to say something like that, that's perfectly acceptable. Now, if you don't send me a final time, I'm not going to disallow your entry. But if there is a tie between you and another person, if you did not send me a final time for the race, then the other person who did send it will win the bracelet. So just a final explanation of what the rules are for the contest is pick all the winners for the races. Just send me a list, whether it's an email, whether it's a DM, or whether it's a comment, race 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through the end of the card. I will leave links in the description to my Gmail, my Twitter, my Instagram, and I'll also leave a link tomorrow. This video is going to go up tonight, which is Monday night. So after the entries are finalized tomorrow, I will leave a link to to the NYRA website where you can see what horses are running. Now, the reason that I did this is because there are a lot of stakes races going on, so we know that some horses that are running already that entries have not been finalized. We have a pretty good idea of what the stakes races look like. So, like I said, the way that it works is you pick all the winners, send me them. I don't care how you send me them, just tell me who's going to win each race. And you automatically get entered in for the bracelet. And the tiebreaker is if you send me, you have to send me a final time for the Travers Stakes. And make sure that if you're going to send it, it's up to the last decimal point. So, like my example, 2 minutes 2, not acceptable. 2 minutes 2.37 seconds, that's what I'm looking for. Now, again, if you don't send me a final time, or if you're not specific on your final time, I'm not going to throw out your entry, but we want to make sure that we don't have to, or that people win fair and square. I will also give the winner a shout out. And if you're on social media, tell people where they can follow you on social media. If you're on YouTube and you're active and you don't just have a channel to watch YouTube videos, which if you're not active on YouTube, then that's perfect, like not content creating wise, and that's perfectly fine. But if you do, I will not hesitate to give you a shout out for that. So that is it for the contest announcement. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to send me a message on social media, send me an email. Again, racingrundownpodcast@gmail.com. That is where you can find me at on email if you ever want to send me a message about anything. And then also the social medias, Racing Rundown Podcast on Instagram, Rundown Racing on Twitter. I already said that. Again, and you can also leave a comment on this video if you have a question, but don't hesitate to ask, because I will be more than happy to answer any questions. And I will be releasing the episode on Wednesday, and I'm going to be putting out a lot of stuff. We're going to do an individual profile video, or if not individual, we're going to do, at the very least, we're going to do 2 horses per video, but some horses are going to get their own video, some horses are going to get grouped with another horse. I'm going to see how I determine it, but some horses will get their own video, some horses will get their a video with another horse, but at the very minimum, we're going to have 2 horses per video. So that's coming up. I am also going to try to work in a preview for all the Grade 1 races. So for the Sword Dancer, for the Personal Ensign, for the H. Allen Jerkins, etc. So that is all. We're going to have a lot of stuff hopefully coming out this week. The only reason that wouldn't come out is if we have computer issues, but I don't think we're going to. That is it. I will see you guys later on tonight, because I am going to upload the Tacitus video that I've made already. So we'll see you then, and thank you for your participation in the contest.